I give it a name, it doesn't feel right. And the minute she placed it on my hand, I had a vision of a cage made of words. And
Mm-hmm.
the door for the cage was open. And so it looked beautiful because the words adorned the the cage. So I decided, okay, so that's it. Then I heard a whisper, the muted cage. And I'm like, the muted cage. People are going to think that it's because I lost my voice so many years ago. And I still struggle with that. And the Holy Spirit said, it is muted because the words are real. The words are there. And most of the time, when people look at the cover, they say, oh, that's a beautiful cage. And I tell them, look closer. And they're like, it's beautiful. And I tell them, there are 11 words that adorn that cage. And only one word is a positive word, and it's the word free. And yet, those words held me captive within the cage that I couldn't see the open door. That is the
Mm-hmm.
cage I was living in. The words had me a prisoner. And that's how that name came about. And even the picture in the cover, I had someone, her name is Norma Drish. She drew the picture for me.
And you guys, if you see this cover, I wish I had my book with me. It is the most beautiful cover. It has three colors: yellow, white, black. Okay. But that cage, like she said, it is so beautiful. And to the naked eye, you just see a cage. But you have to look a little further, and then you will see the words on the cage.
Yes.
As a female author, well, let's say as an author, period, do you feel that this book would be received greatly because you're a female? Or do you feel that, like some people said, some books have to be, they feel like some books have to be written by a male or from a male perspective for the book to be a great book? Do you feel that in this case? Because I love it. But
No, actually, my brain doesn't filter that. My brain doesn't think like that. What I know is that people need hope. And within the book, it's not just telling my story, it's also presenting, because I tell one story, let's say, about a beating that I got, and it was not justified. And then I I do a little summary of how I experienced the pain. And it's not the physical pain, but the spiritual and emotional pain that I felt. And then I write how I matured from that space. So if people were to give the book a chance, a lot of people would be set free because it set me free to write this book. And God does not make mistakes. So, and a lot of people that have read the book, they always have great things to say about the book, and they call me brave and a great writer. And to me, I see nothing of that. What I see is that I needed to be obedient. And because you are obedient and you are faithful in doing what God tells you to do, of course, I took my time. I ran away from it like Jonah. I had a journey to get to where I can release the book because I have a family that I love and I love them deeply, and I knew that it was going to bring conflict. and it did. But I had to be willing to obey God, even if it
Yeah.
meant